Imagine a world where your greatest fears become reality. Welcome to Fear Factor. The stunts you're about to see were designed and supervised by trained professionals. They are extremely dangerous and they shouldn't be attempted by anyone, anywhere, anytime. Fear Factor, 2 teams of friends, 3 challenges, but only 1 prize, a possible 20 grand. The red team are Kathryn, Sly and Dane. Kathryn and Sly are getting married next year and Dane is best man. Dane is quiet but determined.
They might think I'm a bit conservative, but when I go into things, I like to go into them to win.
Kathryn is very strong and very competitive.
I just want to try everything. I hate to think I can be beaten.
Sly is highly ambitious but a very bad loser.
Know where I'm going to quit, and it's a determination thing, and I think that's what's going to give us the edge.
The green team are Phil, Dan and Patricia. Patricia's Dutch and met Phil and Dan at art college. Phil's into mountain biking and likes dressing up as a drag queen.
I love entertaining people and dressing up as different characters.
Patricia wants the chance to face her fears and overcome them.
I've never liked heights, speed or deep water, so I've got quite a few big fears.
Dan's out to prove that fitness isn't everything.
I think mental strength is vastly more important than physical strength.
Morning guys, how are we doing?
All right.
Morning.
Enjoying our time here so far?
So far.
Well, that's a shame because as of now, your good times are over. For the next 3 days, fear is going to play a very big factor in all of your lives. We're going to make you earn your cash the hard way by pushing you to your limits, both physically and, please believe me, mentally.
I want to go home.
If any of you cannot cope, please stop wasting my time, stop wasting your time and go home now. I want you to listen up. For every stunt you guys individually complete, you will bank £3,000 for your team. Now, Fear Factor is not just about banking the cash, it is about winning it. Because it's the team that win the final stunt that will take home the cash. The first stunt is all about nerve, balance, and unfortunately for you lot, it's all about height. We are now 300 feet above Cape Town's business district on top of the Civic Centre. There are 23 floors between us and a whole load of hard concrete. Sly, Kathryn and Dane, you are the red team.
That's right.
These are your positions. Tell me, Sly, what do you think of them?
None opposition.
None at all?
No opposition.
Kathryn, how do you think you can beat them?
Determination, positivity, team spirit.
Yay! I like that. Dane, you're looking kind of nervous there, my friend. You all right?
No, I'm not impressed with the opposite team, so...
Phil, Patricia, Dan, you are the green team. Tell me, Phil, what do you think of them?
Well, time will tell whether they're as good as they say they are.
Do you think they are?
No.
You don't?
No.
You hearing this, guys?
We're hearing it.
We've heard it.
Okay, Patricia, how do you think you can beat the opposite team?
I have no worries. I have faith in myself, I have faith in my team.
There's a lot of confidence here, guys. Dan, at the end, who worries you the least on this team?
They all look pretty good, scared. Just look where their legs are shaking.
Yeah, my legs are shaking. I'm meant to
Good
bank
point,
the
I didn't
cash.
notice that. Well, just remember, they're standing between you and your money. We call this first stunt the flag pole crawl. Quite simply, you guys have to crawl along a 5-metre flagpole and replace the Fear Factor flag with your own team colours. Now, this stunt is against the clock, so only the fastest 4 contestants will bank the £3 grand each. If you drop either flag, if you fall off, you will be disqualified. And let me just say, if you should fall, you will be falling at a speed of 60 feet per second. Sly, You've been nominated to go first.
Oh, thank you.
How do you feel?
Well, I've flown 6,000 miles, so I'm ready. Tell yourself you're not going to look down, but you can't help it. You look down, you think, oh my God, how far down is that? I was nervous, definitely nervous. I've given my bank details already. I'm banking everything. It's going to bank.
This is real. This is really happening. You're going to go out there and do this now.
I'm ready.
All right?
I'm ready.
Don't let them down. Don't let your teammates down. Don't let your fiancée down. Think of that money for the wedding.
Money for the wedding.
On the count of 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, baby. Go, baby. Good man. You can do it from there, honey. You can so do it from there.
40 seconds, Sly. Remember, you're setting the pace, my friend.
It's all right, it's good time, don't worry. Good time, sorry.
1 minute 15,
Yeah,
Sly.
come on, honey.
That's
You've
it.
got it. Get that one through there.
Oh!
Excellent.
That's it.
Yes.
And once you've done that, shimmy on back. Shimmy on back.
That's it.
The other flag's safe, yeah? Oh, this is the easy bit.
That's it.
This is the easy bit.
And keep going. That's it.
Okay.
Remember the flag.
Right, come on, push.
The flag in the bottom of the box. Come on, Sly, dig in. You've come too far now. Come on.
Come on.
Think of that wedding. Think of that wedding.
On the ground. Flag in the box.
Flag in the box.
In the box. Right, let's show.
Your time was 2 minutes and 1 second.
Pushed off, and within 2 seconds, I just flipped right round, and I thought, oh my God. I thought I was actually going to fall. My arms were getting tired, and I just thought I'm going to have to give up. And what really helped was hearing my teammates encouraging me over and above what the Green Team was saying, and there was no way that I could give up.
So hard.
Now, I suppose you're all wondering who's going next, yeah?
We are.
Would you like me to tell you?
Go ahead.
Dan, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's get yourself relaxed, okay?
Let's roll.
You ready?
Yeah.
You've got to beat 2 minutes, 1 second. Let's go.
Here I was, confronted by the fear of heights. Thought I was actually really going to be sort of frozen. I wasn't even going to be able to move. Once I'm on the pole, if I don't go rigid with fright and I can keep moving, then...
Rigid with fright, do you think that's going to happen?
Good.
The red team, all the guys have sort of labelled you as the weakest person on this team.
Bloody cheek.
Go Dan!
Felt quite dizzy when my palms were a bit sweaty.
On the count of 3,
Get a height,
2, 1, go!
Let it go, Dan, let it go.
Let it go. You
Take
can
your
do
time. That's brilliant. Ignore the pathetic chance.
Going down.
Grip on tight.
You can do it. Hold on.
Excellent. Keep it up. Brilliant.
Down, down, take it down, take it down, 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 take it down, down.
That's it.
Absolutely fine.
You got strong arms.
Dan, use your intelligence.
You're brilliant. That's just what we need. That's excellent. That's fantastic. Couldn't be
That's
any
right, you better
better.
put it in your mouth.
Mind up.
Quick. This is the way you get it now. Quick, as fast as you can. As fast as you can. Don't give up. You're brilliant.
Now, Dan, you've come
You're
too
good.
far.
Keep going. Keep
You're
going.
good,
Keep
you're
going.
good, you're
Go on the
good.
plane, keep going. Up. Hook up. Come on, use your strength.
That's
Use
it. You can do it.
Dig in. Come on. Push up. You can push. Push.
Yes! Right, take it nice and easy. How you feel?
Good.
How do you feel? Pretty good. You've done it in 1 minute and 24 seconds.
Yeah!
So who's going next?
Go on then.
Kathryn, you're the first of the ladies.
Bring it on.
Come and be my dear.
Do it. Let's do this.
Good luck.
It's not until you actually put yourself to the test and attempt it that you find out whether you can do it or not. It wasn't £3,000 that was at the end of the flagpole. It was my pride.
The clock will start in 3, 2, 1, go!
Take it easy. Take it easy. Feel the balance. Use your feet. Use your feet around the bar.
Keep pushing.
Use your feet around the bar.
Yawn.
Nice and easy, Kathryn. Nice and easy. Take your time.
Keep pulling.
It seemed forever. It seemed to take forever to get out towards the end of the pole.
That's real good. Tick, 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 tick. All right. Easy, slow down, slow down. Now you can go backwards and power back. Push back. Come on, honey.
I had a real mental battle just against that will not fall, will not fall.
Stay on that pole. Right. Okay, your feet are there. Now. Get that flag in. Forget getting over. Get the flag in. Get the flag in. Flag, 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 flag. Excellent.
And I wasn't sure that I was actually going to be able to hold myself up. I just did not want to swing around. The hardest bit was actually just staying on top of the pole and being able to sort of shimmy out, do it all, and then get backwards.
Well, I'll tell you now, your time was 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Now listen, Sly had 2 minutes and 1.
Yeah.
Dan has got 1:24.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're out of the running.
Instantly, I finished. I was glad that I'd completed it, but I wish I'd done it a bit faster.
Now, Patricia, you're up next.
I thought so.
Yeah? How'd you feel?
I'm nervous. I'm extremely scared of heights. When I saw the depth underneath that pole, I just thought I could not do it. So I was shaking.
3, 2, 1, go.
Go, Patricia! That's it.
When I tipped upside down, I thought that was it. I thought I would drop before I reached the end.
Never gonna make it. Come on.
Splat, pat.
30 seconds, Patricia.
I felt very, very unsafe. You think you're gonna die if you drop off that pole.
Come on, drop the flag. Drop the flag. Drop the flag.
Gravity, it's pulling. It's like a rope pulling me down.
Well done, Patricia, you're doing well. Nice and easy.
Keep hold of the flag. Nice and steady, you're doing excellent.
You're doing all right. See, she's got slow exchange.
Flags. Put the flag in your teeth or something. Your arms are getting weaker.
Hold on, you're falling.
Flag.
Use your arms.
Brilliant.
Then you have to make it. You've got to make it. Believe me.
You're nearly there. You're feeling nearly there, Patricia.
Up. Big strength. Pull up.
I felt the wall with my feet. I knew I was gonna make it. It felt absolutely fantastic. I've never felt like that before in my life.
Yes! Woo! Well done. That was great. Excellent.
How do you feel?
Yeah, I feel great. I'm
Yeah?
glad I did it.
2 minutes 36. I don't think it's good enough. All right? That's the game.
That's the game.
Time was 2:36. Now,
That's what we thought,
before
that's
you
what
all
we
get
thought.
too excited, we're up in the ante, so to speak. We're not going to be clips anymore. You and Phil will have to undo something that's called a D-ring. You have to undo them, pull it out, pull the flag out, put your new flag back in, and do it up. You have to beat 2:36. If you beat 2:36 and Phil falls, you guys can collectively get £9,000. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Right, let's go to it, Dane. Come on, let's go and get you shackled.
Elbows.
I've got a real fear of heights. My heart started pounding. Deep down, I did not want to do it.
He was very, very nervous.
Quite simply, you guys have to crawl along a 5-metre flagpole 300 feet on top of the Civic Centre and replace the Fear Factor flag with your own team colours. You have to beat 2:36. If you beat 2:36 and Phil falls, you guys can collectively get £9,000. 3, 2, 1, go!
I had a technique in mind. I was going to go out there above the pole, and then on coming back, I was going to turn around. And when I was up there, if you look down and you see where that dropped, there was no way I could even turn around.
You're like a speed hump in the road. What kind of knots you'll do that? Granny knots. Cub Scout knots.
You just know you're dangling 300 odd feet up, but you're just trying to block it out. I didn't want to look down, and I was relying on touch to take the flag off.
Focus on finishing the stunt.
Come on!
This might be my lucky day.
That's brilliant.
I'm starting to feel sorry for him.
Nice and easy, Dane. Don't fall now. It's a long way down.
Slide,
That's gonna
slide,
be about
slide,
5
slide.
minutes.
He's going to open his mouth and
Drop the flag.
he did it. Well, I'm glad he did it.
And all I remember is I was just holding on for dear life. I started coming back because I said, I can't take this anymore. And then everyone's like, get back out there, get back out there. So I went back out there and somehow I managed to do it, but it was really terrifying. I wasn't really looking. You looked down once and I was looking ahead and I was just trying to feel through. Oh, that was slow because I messed up at the end.
4 minutes and 56 seconds.
4 minutes and 56 seconds.
I think you could probably say that we're gonna not bank the money for this one, yeah? But I think you're out of the running. You were probably wondering why it took so long. Yeah. Because we've put something new into the mix.
Yes.
It's called a D-ring. I'm sure you're quite familiar with these, aren't you?
A cunning trick.
They are on the end of the flags now. How are you feeling? Nervous?
Nervous, but quietly confident.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'm actually feeling gutted now.
I know, I did too.
Okay, Phil, on the count of 3, 2, 1, go!
Focus.
Now this is what I like to see, Red Team, a challenge. It's 15 seconds, Red Team, and he's always there.
So these guys must climb a lot of poles in their time.
Tearing it up. Getting tired.
Did you hear that, Red Team? 50 seconds.
See, this is where it's hard. See, this is what's hard. It's not easy.
You've actually hooked it through the string.
It's not listening.
Get that through the little hole, baby. It is tough. It is tough.
Lucky.
You're gonna fall, Phil.
It can't be easy when you're hanging upside down. Well, Phil. Oh, no.
You're good. That's it. Well done.
His arms are getting tired.
It's gotta be hard.
Done it.
He's
Oh, no!
It's dropped out, Phil. It's dropped out.
That won't do. That just won't do. You can't
It's quitting. Yes.
Phil, you giving up?
No, you've done well, Phil.
Phil, I need to know you're giving up. That's not done properly. You're going to be disqualified, Phil, if you don't put it on. Yes! Do you think you can cope with this for the next 2 days?
Sure.
Yeah?
It's not like a physical injury. It's a thing for this.
I didn't perform as well as I'd hoped. My arms turned dead, and I did mess up putting on the flag. There's no denying that, there's no excuses. So yes, I did find it more challenging than I expected.
Okay, guys, I think it's fair to say that today was a very tough day, but also a very productive day. Both teams have banked £6,000. Good day's work, yeah? Are you happy?
Very happy.
You now have a slight advantage going into tomorrow. You know each other's weaknesses. Some of you are winners, some of you are quitters. I'd like to say one more thing though, guys. If you are nervous about tomorrow, you should be, because I know what's coming up. Please, try and sleep well tonight. Enjoy.
Thanks, Ed.
Because all the red team completed stunt 1, they have a psychological advantage over the greens. But what state will they be in after this? Buried up to their necks, and it's all about to get a lot worse.
I felt very trapped and very vulnerable. I didn't know what to expect.
If we have to do an edible one, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to really, really struggle. Actually, that's worse for me. That's worse than heights.
Dreading the second stunt, there's a horribly big part of me that knows I'm going to have a real hard time.
I place very high standards on myself, so I'm going to expect my team to do the same. And if they don't, then I'm certainly going to push them, to pep them up, and to make sure the damn well get on with it.
We're neck and neck at this stage, £6,000 apiece. It'd be foolish to get happy at this point, but we're optimistic. See what happens.
I am a little bit nervous that I might let them down. Dan and Phil are quite daredevils. At the same time, I know I will just get on with whatever task is ahead of me, and I know that they will support me.
Getting quite hungry now for winning this. We're just going to go from strength to strength. We've seen what they're capable of. We've seen fear in their eyes. We want the money.
Good morning, teams. Welcome to Fear Factor Day 2. How are we?
Good.
Good. Too bad.
All right.
From where I'm standing, you look like you're in a bit of bother.
Just a bit.
But you could say you're up to your necks in it, couldn't you? Dane, you have a good night's sleep last night.
I was knocked out.
Kathryn, looking kind of nervous there. We feeling all right?
Not too bad. I have felt better though.
Sly, a little birdie told me that you don't like being buried alive. In fact, it's one of your fears, isn't it?
That's right.
Phil, yesterday you quit on us. Are you feeling better today?
Yes, I'm feeling better.
Patricia, I hear you don't like in close spaces, do you?
That's quite true.
Are you feeling all right?
To be honest, yeah.
You could be in London at your office desk, so you're here, bird up to your neck in sand.
Yay!
Today's stunt is an easy one. It involves eating strawberries to bank your team £3,000.
As long as they're sweet.
Now this would be easy, but you guys have come to Fear Factor. You want to be stimulated and you need to be challenged, don't you?
I want to go home.
So to add a bit of Fear Factor edge to this stunt, and possibly a wee bit of crunch, your heads will be placed in this Perspex box, along with 1,500 buzzing flies. Are we all still hungry?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah, baby!
Yeah!
Now all 6 of you, I'm sure, are dying to take part in this stunt, are we not?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
But sadly, only 4 of you, 2 from each team, will actually get to take part in this delicious event. So this is a game of strategy. Red team, I want you to choose someone, the first person from the green team, who you would like to see take part in this stunt.
Out of us, yes.
Think carefully. Think of someone who you think might not be able to do it. Weak stomach, queasy last night,
But those flies look mean.
who might quit.
I think Patricia's looking kind of pale.
Do you have a problem with eating flies?
Not at all.
Not at all. Could you possibly tell me what actually goes well with strawberries?
Oh, no.
Bit of cream. As this is Fear Factor, we have got our own cream. Now, unfortunately for you lot, it's rancid.
Oh, no.
And it's mixed with fish bile, which,
Oh, man.
does not smell too nice.
That stinks.
Do you want to back down?
No, let's do it.
Oof. Let me get a bit of distance, because this stinks. Patricia, close your eyes, my dear, and think of sunny England.
It smelled really sour, and the texture of it was horrible.
Oh, just like Mama used to make.
Oh.
Patricia, do you still want to go through with this?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not this far.
Oh my God.
Sure you want to go ahead with this?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Go for gold. Tuck in.
The flies, they were everywhere. I could feel them on my skin, even through the gunk. I could feel them really well. They particularly liked my eyes, I think. The sound that they made was very loud. That I couldn't hear anything that was happening outside of that box. It was just the flies.
Oh my God.
I could feel them flying around in my mouth when I had to breathe in to get these strawberries, and I probably, sucked in a few flies.
Patricia, I don't want to be anal, my dear, but there's still some strawberries left on the right-hand side that you haven't eaten.
No frill, Patricia.
Patricia, do you think your boyfriend back in England's going to want to kiss you after this?
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hope he's watching. Patricia, look at me. Open your mouth. Perfect. Woo! Well done, that's £3,000 for your team. You've banked it. Now the bit you've been looking forward to, green team. Confer. Give me one person that you want to see take part in this glorious feast. Okay, Phil, can you tell me who have you picked from the red team?
Sly. I hate flies, and I hate being confined. But I love strawberries.
Cool. That is a strong smell.
Oh.
Do you want to smell a bit?
That's good.
You can still back out. Don't be a hero.
Can't back out.
Cool.
Ooh, that smells.
All right, mate. Close your eyes. Ooh, here we go. Let's get a bit on there. Lovely. Woo! That's beautiful. That's it, Sly. It's all done. Spit out.
That stinks. As soon as I got in there, the flies came straight off the strawberries and they were all over me.
Dan just said he doesn't think you're going to do it, Sly.
Really?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Take your time. Start munching.
The flies were definitely buzzing all around me, and I just had my mind focused on one thing, trying to find those strawberries.
He's blowing the strawberries before he eats them.
When you ate a fly, that you could feel it. It went in there, that was still buzzing, and you just had to take them down with a strawberry.
Oh, honey, you're doing really well.
Every time I ate a strawberries, I was thinking, how many flies have I just eaten then?
Sly, you're doing a good job in there, my friend. If you look to the right of you, Sly, you'll see a couple of strawberry skins still hanging. Come on, Sly, open your eyes. You better see what you're doing.
Oh, Sly, you're going to feel so sick. Oh, you're feeling sick. You're feeling woozy. Feel those flies tickle your head.
You think the wedding money's safe?
I reckon so.
I think I had one more strawberry to go, and right then, thought I was going to throw up.
Oh, Sly, how you doing in there, big guy?
Come on!
Okay, Sly, look at me and open your mouth. Beautiful sight. You just banked your team $3 grand. Think of that wedding.
Come on, baby!
Red team, confer. Who do you think is going to go next? Who do you want to see?
P. P for Patricia. P for Phil.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Apparently, some of the crew have said that this is very good for the skin. You know, it's good conditioner for the hair. Oh, I'm wasting it there. You going for it, yeah? Go for it, chow down.
Oh, yeah, baby. When you're crunching up a strawberry in a fly, you train yourself not to taste the fly. It's just the strawberry, and you swallow it, and you enjoy it.
Oh. Phil, I want to see those skins gone.
Go on, Phil.
Phil, tell me, is there anyone back home who's going to be watching this thinking, my God?
No, I'm very unpopular.
You're very unpopular, are you? Why's that?
Because I'm not a very pleasant character.
You're not a very pleasant character. I don't believe that about you, Phil. Good tactics there, Phil.
Phil, come on, speed it up.
Phil, look at me and open your mouth. Phil, how do you feel? You've won $3 grand for your team.
I feel really sexy.
Okay, green team, especially Patricia and the Phil. Who are you going to pick from Reds to go next? Make it a good one. Think very carefully.
The bride-to-be, Kathryn.
We're not having strawberries at the wedding.
With the amount of money, Kathryn, you can win from this show, you can have whatever you want at your wedding.
Oh, Lord.
Do you want to ask your fiancé-to-be any sort of tips he can give you?
Yeah, give me some tips, honey.
Just spit out the seeds.
Oh my God.
Did you condition this morning?
I did.
It actually looks quite nice. Close your eyes and your mouth. That's it. Lovely. Oh.
Oh, man.
Oof.
Still coming.
Hang on a sec, you got a bit of stuff on your lips. Hang on. That's it. Oof. That's better. Oh, there's some more for you.
Oh, man.
Kathryn, do not start eating until I say go, okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
You can hear the buzz of the flies. It's just this zzz going on around your head as there's these hundreds and hundreds of flies flying around.
Are you ready? When you're ready, start eating. Oh, she's doing the blow technique as well. Blowing the strawberry clean so it comes back into her mouth.
You'd blow a strawberry to try and blow the flies off, and before it ever got anywhere near your mouth, it was covered in flies again. I just thought, okay, well, I'm just going to have to eat flies.
That's it, go. Well done, keep going. Tastes good, Kathryn.
Come on.
Suck it when it comes to your mouth.
Doing good, she's doing good. Kathryn, could you just tell me one thing? Are you actually eating flies at the moment as well?
I think so, yeah.
What do they taste like?
Crunchy.
They're crunchy.
Oh, you definitely got that one.
Oh, there's one on the floor. It's a bit tricky.
That's it.
I can't marry her now.
Look at that technique.
Having second thoughts about this wedding thing.
Your fiancée is chowing down on 12 strawberries inside a box, and you're talking about not marrying her.
But you can see what I see.
That's the last thing I think she wants to hear at the moment.
Just keep eating, baby.
That's it.
Keep going.
Brilliant. Think about it, guys. We're on a sun-soaked beach. It's about 80 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
All your friends are back in London working.
I've got a poem about the fly.
Run, honey.
No, that's a fly.
That's the last one on the beach. She's doing good. Come on, that's your last one.
Well done.
Okay, teams, red team first. With Kathryn just doing that last stunt, you have banked $6,000 today. Woo! Green team, Phil and Patricia, you both banked $6,000 today. Oh. Totals team, 12 grand apiece.
Yeah.
It is the team that wins the final stunt that takes home the cash. Good luck, congratulations. That don't taste good. Stunt 3, the decider. It's about speed, accuracy, and above all, nerves of steel. Both teams are riding high on confidence after completing Stunt 2, but that could all be about to change when the final stunt is revealed.
To win in your mind, you have to know that you will win, otherwise you won't get there.
We're very different people from the red team. We're a lot more chilled out, basically. As long as we can still keep working as a team, we'll win.
I believe it's going to be a close one now. They're not as feeble as I thought they were. I think it's going to be taken all the way to the end.
I came 6,000 miles. I didn't come to Cape Town to lose. I have to win. Feel the nervousness in the room.
Good morning, teams.
Morning.
Welcome to your final Fear Factor stunt.
Thank you.
You can now take off the blindfolds, guys.
Oh, God.
Welcome to Cape Town's docks. Now, this is the last day, and there is still everything to play for. Please do not forget that, okay? Most of you dealt with the flagpole crawl. You snacked on our strawberries and cream, and both teams have banked cash. Now, this final stunt is about winning it. You are both neck and neck going into the final with 12 grand apiece. Only one team will be walking away with the money. Our final stunt combines both speed and accuracy. What we would like you to do is to drive the car off the dock and into the ocean.
That's me joking.
I didn't even say that this was my fear.
We drive the car into the
Are you
ocean.
serious?
This is my
What are you talking about? Not now. Kathryn, there's no time for fear.
The person who jumps the furthest will win their team the money. Understand? There's going to be $5,000 added to this, which means one team is going to walk away today with £17,000. You've only got one chance to get this right.
Wow.
Red team, you have been chosen to go first. 3 team members, 1 driver. You've got 2 minutes to decide. Choose carefully.
Yeah, it's only one of us is driving.
And
It's only one jump.
I don't mind doing it. I'm not. See, I think you shouldn't do it, Dan, because you look worried.
I'm not worried, but you do it then.
Yeah, you look indecisive. I don't mind who does it.
You absolutely go for it.
I'm going to go for it.
Yeah,
I'm
go
going
for it.
nuts.
Okay.
Please tell me who is driving the car.
Sly's going to drive the car.
I wish you the best of luck, Sly. I wouldn't want to do this myself.
The 2 worst ways of dying would be being buried alive or drowning, and possibly here was a combination of both.
Guys, talk to me a second. Have you made the right decision here?
Well, yeah,
He'll go for it.
It's a lot of money riding on this, £17,000, yeah?
No.
This is your wedding money, yeah?
Exactly. So it's better that he's doing it. So if he loses it,
It's so hard that one person gets the responsibility of doing it.
I think that he's actually probably gonna. There's a strong chance he might actually even bail before he even hits the ramp on this one.
I think he's very nervous.
When I got chosen, straight away the pressure came back, because here I was faced with the fact that there was 17,000 riding on this, and that some of this prize money was definitely going towards the wedding. And couple that with my fear of drowning, the pressure I felt then was immense.
We were all like, yes, we're up for it, and they're all like, oh my God.
What happens if I get close to the ramp and I suddenly think, oh my God, and you take your foot off the accelerator? You're scared and excited and nervous.
How are you feeling?
I can't breathe.
Is this a worse feeling than the flagpole crawl?
Oh yeah, this is far worse. This is far worse. There's lots of things to do, there's lots of things to coordinate here.
Yeah.
And also you just don't know what it's going to be like, you know, when you hit that water.
It's very good news that Sly is going first.
Yeah,
We
definitely.
can assess his ability.
Exactly.
We can look at his mistakes that he makes.
See how it
And
works.
then it's a clear run-in for us. Do the jump, get the money, end of story.
This is just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Yeah, but hell, we'll give it a go.
He's the reason we're out here. He's the one that wanted to come on it. So
exactly. So give
gotta
him the
let him.
opportunity.
Let him win it for us.
I don't think like the water either. I think the water would be a big consideration for him.
I think so.
That did seem to sort of shake him up a bit.
Good luck, my friend. Take it easy. I wish you the best.
We're gonna watch for them today. We're gonna be back on that plane, first class.
I realised there was actually a lot of danger surrounding it. I'm not the strongest swimmer, and I began to worry about how difficult it might be to get out of this car.
He's looking kind of nervous.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, he wants to win it.
I only see us walking away with the money. That's all I see, to be honest with you.
Guys,
So,
I wish you all the best of luck.
thank you, Ed.
Thanks, Ed.
And I hope you do it, okay?
Thanks, Ed. So do we.
Cheers,
We
man.
will.
Best of luck.
Cheers.
Bet he hits one of the cones, eh? He veers off, smacks into one of the cones, goes into a tumble, rights off the car.
Okay, guys, you ready? Okay, guys, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Not bad. He kept on the track. However, he can do better.
Oh man, that was scary.
How'd it feel?
Well, that was scary, you know. I mean, the red flag went, and I was told it was time to go, and I was still psyching myself up. You put it in first, and I didn't know if I was going anywhere because I could hear the wheels go.
You know, and I was thinking, when do I change to second? When do I change to second? And all of a sudden, you're just into slow motion free fall. It's just like... Did it hit hard? Oh, did it hit hard? Head on my back too. And all I could think was, how did I do? How did I do? And slowly your feet start to feel like, get out, get out!
Feel good, yeah?
Yeah, look at the car, man. As soon as the car hit the ramp, I got projected into the air, and it seemed like an eternity. And I remember having my eyes shut and just wondering, when is this car going to come down? And before I finished that sentence, it came crashing into the water. I opened my eyes and tried to find the quickest way out, and I couldn't get out of that car fast enough.
Oh.
Right. I'll be happy when I see him out and all right.
That was a good jump.
It was a really good
fast.
jump.
He had all the revs up. Ah.
I'd love the opportunity to do this. It looks like a load of fun, but I'd probably still think of the blocks. That's anything I'll be worried about.
I drive lots. I'm a good driver, but I think you're the best one to do it. I do think you are.
Okay, guys, how are we feeling?
Pretty good. Yeah? You all look pretty positive. Yeah, this is something we'd all really like to have a go at, actually. You impressed with that jump, or...? It wasn't too bad, but I think we can go further, don't you reckon?
I think so.
I know we can.
Right, we're all smiling, looking pretty positive, so tell me, guys, who are you picking?
Well, we're going to pick Phil, because he's the most experienced driver out of all of us.
Good choice.
He's got good skill.
What I will say to you is, please pick a driver that is kind of got a skill, because it's not about going mad, it's about hitting that ramp true and square. If you hit it wrong, you're going off.
When I hit the water, I thought to myself, was that meant to happen?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how bad it was.
Yeah.
So any words to Sly?
Bless his little cotton socks.
Phil, you're a gentleman. I wish you the best of luck, mate, all right? I mean that, I really do. For your team, okay? Guys, let's go and get you ready, come on.
Enjoy it.
Okay, Phil, how are you feeling?
Feeling good, I'm feeling positive.
Yeah?
I've not driven for a while, and he's driven all sorts of vehicles, and so he'd be off the blocks, he'd be much better than I would. But it's painful to make that decision, because as soon as I saw the car come out, I was like, yes!
How do you think you're going to do today?
I'm confident.
You are confident, yeah?
Last year, I drove for my job for 8.5 months every day, all across Europe.
Right.
So, I'm quietly confident.
So you're the right man for the job then?
I hope so. Time will tell. I don't feel particularly edgy or nervous. Do the best I can do and see what happens. Keep focused. Don't mess those gears up. And fingers crossed.
3, 2, 1, go! Yes! Yes! Yes!
I don't know.
Oh, man!
You didn't actually go high, but it's not about height, it's about how far you go.
He actually,
It's
off the ramp,
difficult
he
to
got
say.
a fair bit of distance.
Yeah?
It was an interesting technique.
I don't know, man, I don't know. This is tough, man. This is very tight. I knew it was going to be tight.
I feel sick.
This is inches.
Well, listen, guys, I'm going to go and check the video replay machine, and I will let you know your fate in a couple of minutes.
Please, please, please. I can't believe we've got to wait for a replay.
There is an obvious winner. One team is now 17 grand richer. Green team, your jump was not good enough, but it's the red team! Sly, Kathryn and Dane! It is very plain to see that fear is not a factor for you guys!
Oh, yes! Oh, yes!